What's going on everyone, hello I'm GM. In this quick video today we're going to be talking about the Axie Infinity Season 18 update. So let's go. So the Season 18 arena just been released today, so let's go over the key points. So first off, Season 18 is going to have 200,000 USD worth of AXS rewards. That's if you get into the top tier of arena. Season 18 will be 50% longer than previous seasons, and rewards will be for the top 1,000 players on the leaderboard. So that's cool what they're doing from the arena from that side, but one of the most fundamental changes they're making is for the PvE adventure mode and the SLP in PvE going over to PvP. So they're adjusting the SLP earning mechanics by halving the SLP cap for adventure mode to 50 from 100, halving the daily quest completion bonus to 25 SLP, and making SLP rewards for PvP scale faster at higher rating. So my thoughts on this are, it's good for the long-term economy of Axie Infinity. Let's go further down the article. So once again, they're talking about the top 1,000 players being able to earn AXS. So the interesting note here is 1,000 MAXS equals 1 AXS. So if you're in the top 500 to 1,000, you will earn 1 AXS, which is about at the moment about 40 USD. And to get into the top 1,000 is extremely difficult, considering there's almost 1 million active players on Axie. So congrats to the team for reaching 1 million active players on Axie Infinity. That's an incredible achievement, and yeah, I'm definitely going to be participating, and I'm going to do my best to get to the top 1,000. My highest ever MMR ranking was I just touched 2,000, so that was my highest ever. I touched it for about a second, and then yeah, that's the highest I've ever got. I'm normally sitting around about 1,700, about 1,800 in my ranking, so I really want to focus on competitive at the moment and see what I can do. Okay, so going down, so the amount you can only earn in each day in PvP is 50, down from 100, and a daily quest bonus is down to 25 from 50. So the good news for SLP in PvP is that rewards now increase at a steeper rate as a trainer's rating improves. So what you should see is that there'll be more in terms of the rankings in PvP. You'll see casual down further down the bottom, and for the people who are more competitive, they'll climb up the rankings, and that'll be a super competitive scene, and then you'll earn more SLP at the as further up you climb up the rankings. But you'll still earn SLP for more of the casual people, for the people who have the less strong Axies, who are less skilled and less competitive. You'll still earn SLP, but the more you climb up the ranking ladder, the more SLP you'll earn, which incentivizes players to buy stronger Axies and increase their skill levels to be more competitive. And yet, and that's what I talk about here as well in the PvP arena. It encourages trainers to push their mastery of the arena and ensure everyone is battling against competitors near their skill level. So what should happen in arena is that there shouldn't be too much of a mismatch where a more casual player is versing a more skilled player. So hopefully all the matchmaking works out, and that you have casual players versus casual players, and as more skilled players climb up the ranking ladder, they'll be versing more skilled players. So you shouldn't have a mismatch in skill level, hopefully. So they made an interesting note about the scholarship system. So these adjustments will put upward pressure on scholar wages for skilled battlers and reward managers that put time into educating and training their scholars for the arena, which I completely agree. So the managers who spend more time breeding the stronger Axies and spending more time upskilling their scholars will benefit the most from this, and that's definitely something that I'm keen to get into. Once my breeding cycle gets up and running, I will be managing and offering scholarships, so hit the subscribe button to keep updated on my progress. Now this is a super interesting chart about the Axies per holder. It's been having a downward trend since about June, July, and down to August, where in June you had each holder had about 6 Axies, down to about 5, now down to about 4. With of course the minimum you need to play Axie Infinity is 3 Axies per holder. So with the whole influx of new players, we're seeing a lot of new players that have holding 3 Axies and maybe not holding as much more than that. Whereas previously the entry level into Axie Infinity was a bit less, so you're able to buy more Axies, but now the price is quite pretty high at the moment. So newcomers coming into the game are only buying about 3 Axies and not anymore until they get the return on investment. So that's an interesting chart to see, which I think is driven by all the new members coming in, and they're holding a lot less Axies than before because the entry level is so much higher at the moment. Now this is something I really want to talk about, is the AXS requirement for breeding, and I completely agree. Right now it's way too high. You need 4 AXS, and at $40 US is 160 just to breed. And unlike SLP, you can't earn it in the game. Well, not yet anyway, but we can earn it by winning in arena, but that's super difficult, and that's only at the end of each season, whereas SLP you can earn it on a daily basis. So I really hope they go back to halving it and the AXS only costing 2 AXS per breed. I mean, that would definitely help me in my breeding, but having at the moment for the breeding to cost 4 AXS tokens is so super expensive, and there's no way to earn AXS at the moment apart from in arena. So I'm super supportive of them hopefully reducing the AXS soon. I don't know how soon, I don't know, because I'm about to start my next breeding cycle. I don't know if I should wait for them to announce the reduction in AXS. Yeah, so I don't know what to do. I might wait 1 week or 2. They're saying this should be short term and happening over the coming weeks, so I might hold off until they make an announcement on the reduction to AXS requirements for breeding. And there's still no staking functionality as yet. I was able to stake a little bit in Pancake Swap, but that seems to be removed at the moment. So that might be in anticipation for that functionality to be coming to Axie Infinity very soon, which will be great. And I am okay if they increase the SLP slightly for the breeding in the future, because you're able to earn SLP. So all the breeding I've done so far is I haven't had to buy SLP. I've earned all that in the game, but I have had to buy AXS, which it can be pretty expensive at 4 at the moment. So if they increase SLP, that's okay because I can earn that. But also if they had a way to earn AXS, that would be great as well, which I know that's something that they've been discussing, and which is something that hopefully they implement very soon. So decreasing AXS, increasing SLP works for me, and it would be great if they can introduce AXS staking and ways to earn it like as soon as possible. So in an ideal world for me, decrease AXS, increase SLP just by a little bit, and maybe decrease mutations in breeding. That would help a breeder like myself to get started and breed strong Axies for the competitive scene. And it comes down to my last couple points. I'm launching our own decentralized exchange to attract greater liquidity for our in-game resources. Now, I think this refers to the Ronin wallet and having the whole Ronin Dex that they're currently developing, which is incredible, where they have an exchange where you can buy AXS SLP directly or in the decentralized exchange of Axie Infinity and Ronin. I'm really looking forward to that. At the moment, I buy my AXS and SLP from Binance, and to transfer from the Ethereum blockchain over to Ronin is super expensive. I mean, for AXS, it costs about like almost $20, which is like half a token, which is so expensive at the moment. So I'm super excited, and I can't wait for the Ronin Dex to come online. And final point I want to talk about is they're talking about an Axie sync that requires releasing Axies for crafting materials, which sounds pretty cool. And these crafting materials could be used to upgrade land, body parts, and land items. So this definitely seems like the step in the right direction for the long-term economy and community of Axie Infinity. Once again, congrats to the game devs for reaching 1 million active players. As always, thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to support my channel, please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers, come on, get back.